Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 2 of this dwarven playthrough. It's Tale of the Age of Men. I am Scrimli of Erebor and you are watching Bagendgaming. Alright guys, so I told you that I wanted to add the relentless smithing mod, so I did that, but I also found a better smithing mod which makes me able to craft more than one thing at a time, meaning that I don't have to press 600,000 times in order to convert my wood into charcoal. I am very happy about that because my pointing finger is getting very tired of clicking 1,000 times, so that's great. Yeah, and I did also find the relentless smithing mod, so I don't have to think about stamina. That is just time consuming for no reason. But we are following Scrimli here on his smithing campaign, and we did get some trading and smithing skill points last time, so we will be working on that. And also we will of course try and highlight some of these dwarven troops. I want to get some of these troops to clan tier to tier 8 obviously, and see how these insane battle dwarves what they can do. Yeah, we did end the last episode killing off a Mordor raiding party, so we have some loot that I want to smelt in order to get some more resources, so that is what we are going to do, and then we'll continue smithing in order to get a lot of gold so we can get our party going. And also I would very much like, as I showed you last time, to get 220 so we can get this these perks going that will give us some renown, and we can passively just increase our clan level, and that will also mean we are going to get some more companions to get more caravan parties. Yeah, that was a lot of talking. Let's go to Thranduil halls. I guess we'll just start this one with a tournament here. We have not been so good at tournaments, but let's see how we're doing here. It's a one-on-one, one-handed skill. That is not where we prosper a lot, but we will see how it goes. It's a bit hard with these small legs to kick this guy. I guess there is like no way we're ever going to kick these guys. That's going to be hard then. Alright. What a sad start here, but let's go to the smithing here, and I'll just show you. I can press control and just get rid of it all like that, so that is making it a lot easier, and by pressing shift I can make 5 at a time now. So yeah, we are burning through our charcoal faster than ever. But look at that, these Mordor suits, they give a lot of fine and Tamaskin steel, so that is actually insane. This one I'm not sure if I want to do smithing with it. It is quite expensive, so just sell it. And let's see here, now we have the possibility to do a lot of smithing. If we get some wood, I will definitely just sell off that. Yeah, is there something we can sell? Not really. The Tamaskin steel is of course very expensive. Yeah, we have some prisoners here that we can get rid of, so let's just do that. And I want to get some more dwarves so we are not hurting as much, as we have a lot of horses right now. And on the way to Gundabad right after. I will stop and take care of this raiding camp. So let's recruit some these Erebor dwarves. Let's just see this guy. He's on his way down here. We can definitely take him. We can go down here as well. Let's take these X-Guards. Where are these? They are over here. I'm not sure I want to get those, although they are 300 in Poland, so they might be good if we are ever going to fight some cav. This guy does have 320 to Poland, and he has a spear. These guys has a spear and a one-handed axe, so that's pretty much the same. These guys just have more armor, I suppose. Yeah, pretty much the same though. They're just tier 8. I'm not quite sure why. But alright, we will be going onwards here. We don't have any enemies for now, so don't have to worry a lot about the caravans. Alright, I will just see you when we get there. Alright, now at the orc raiding camp, let's just wait for it to get dark and we will attack these guys. Question is, should I have brought some higher tier units here? We have had some problems with this exact raiding camp, but for now it's going alright. Right, the orcs are going down here. There's a one-on-one going on here. Let's see if we can't help him. There you go. Alright, 2 guys coming in. We're definitely getting faster with this axe. Okay, there is an annoying orc shooting at us over there. Is he not down yet? Alright. One up there. Is this the last one? No, there are 3 orcs left. 2 of them is up here. There goes one. Let's see if we can't get a hit in there. Alright, I'll just send these guys for the last one here. And toggle fast forward off here. I don't want to fight the dude, but I do need to keep myself alive to help do some damage. That was not what I wanted to happen, as the dwarves are not doing a lot of damage, as you can see here. Looks like a win though. I said that last time as well, but we have 1 versus 10 here. Good. A bit of renown here. Can get some sellswords and a Gondor pike. Let's just bring these 2 with us. We can take these as prisoners. And now we have a lot of steel here. Guess we'll get some charm here for that. Alright, but we are moving towards Mount Gundabad, as there is a lot of smithing resources. And as of last time, I started pausing the game or the recording when I had these long walks. It worked pretty well for me. I am recording this right after the first episode, so I don't know what you think about it yet, but what I think is that you get more fast-paced gaming and less of me just walking. Alright, but yeah, please let me know what you think. I would very much like to hear that. But I'll see you at Mount Gundabad. Alright, coming in here at Mount Gundabad. Let's just see here. We can... I sold all my crude iron. That was not what I wanted. We can sell off this loot that we got from the raiders. I've got a bit of food here. That is also decent. We had some armor as well that we could sell, and there was some smithing to do here, although we don't have any wood. But this Mount Gunabad was supposed to take care of, but I guess they lost this to the elves, so that might be the reason why they don't have wood here. Let's buy all of this. That was insanely cheap. So we can go back and make some charcoal out of that. And with one click here, I can do all of that. This of course also means that you can be more a part of smithing, as I don't have to sit here and click 500 times like that to do the smithing. So I think that's overall good. And we will, as always, just make the biggest sword as possible to give it the most damage, and thereby give it the biggest opportunity to meet the requirements here. Alright, I guess I will just buy some of these cheap weapons and melt them down here into smithy, and now we can just do it like that. Bam, 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 and we now have a lot of wood again, and we can do the order here. Didn't quite meet the requirements, but alright. Guess we will move on to these other Gunabad settlements here. I know it's a bit of cheating, and could we call it cheesing, but we could just spend 50 hours here doing smithing, and I don't see that really doing anything for the playthrough. I know that we are getting ahead on the money part, economy part here by doing that, but then again I could just take this guy and do smithing with him, so it really doesn't make any we can say difference if I do it one way or the other. That said, let's move on here and do some smithing. Alright, here we have the opportunity to get a lot of money, but I don't see that we will meet the requirements that he has. But there are still some orders here. Let's just make them in order for us to make some money and gain some smithing skill here. Alright. With the amount of Tamaskin steel we can get, I think we're going to go for this one for now. It can also give us some social, I guess, when we get a good weapon here. We can always just respec. Let's see here, he can become one of these three. So these are actually other dwarves than the ones we just saw. Are these going for... They have a warhammer. Let's go with these then, forge guards. These do have a spear though. Let's go with those. So there are different kinds of dwarves. Let's just see here if we can't buy some cheap weapons again. We can get blacksmith hammer. There are some Gunabad swords here that we can buy. Let's start with that. Bam, bam, bam. Didn't even get levels, but we do get a lot of parts here. Let's move on to Litash here. and see if we can't do some more smithing. We might want to see if we can't sell them some food as well. Look at that. Meat as well is very expensive, and also hardwood. Can't get around that. Alright. Yeah, we do have a lot of parts here. So let's just get into the smithing part and make some orders here. See to this, we get charm now, but look at that. Can get this at some point. This is a two-handed mace, but she wants it to be more like that. Alright, he wants a sword. We can make him a sword. He did accept that. That was great. Let's just get some more charcoal here. Can sell off some crude iron. We have a lot of resources, and iron ore. We don't need that much. Can't go down here, and this don't need that much at all. And we definitely don't need 500 fine steel. Are you serious? We have 128 Tamaskin steel as well. Wow. Alright. But we are actually inside our carrying capacity, so let's just keep that and move on here. I am thinking of going here to Gundelok just to sell some of the wood in order for us to climb the trading tree here. Let's just get that one, as we have a caravan and we don't have a workshop yet. There is a tournament in here, so let's just do that. See if we can't do some fighting. Maybe we'll at some point get a two-handed weapon. Can of course also just cheese that with a mud. Green team here is doing alright. Let's see if we can't bash this guy down. Also starting to move faster, even though we don't have that much athletics. It will be hard for this small guy to take down the horse. Then we are back to the everlasting problem. Are we going with spears or are we not going with spears? I would love to be able to set up the speed here. But we can't. Maybe we can mount a horse. Just don't have any horse riding ability. Didn't make a lot of difference. This can take some time. I guess I will be back when we are done with this. Alright, finally we did win this battle. Another 4 versus 4 here, and we are equipped with a one-handed axe once again. And the enemy does have some... Wow, okay. I was about to say they do have a horseback rider. This is going to be hard for this guy to ever win this. Alright, I guess we're just out here. Don't see any chance for us to win that. Let's trade then. And we do get a fine price here for the hardwood. Can sell off the charcoal, although we are not getting any trading skill for it, as it is something that we have made ourselves. But we do get trading skill for all of that. 42,000 gold here, so we are approaching getting another caravan. Don't quite know what our caravan guy is doing, as we are not getting some not getting a lot of profit here, but alright. Let's see here if we can't get some hardwood. That's pretty cheap again, so we can just go here and sell it to Mount Gundabad. Not that we're getting a lot out of it, but look at that butter and cheese here. Also the meat, that's quite cheap. Alright. We can actually also sell this quite expensive here, so we'll take it with us. Hides can be quite expensive all other places. The silver ore as well. So now we are approaching our carrying capacity here. We will do something about that before we leave. But there are some orders here. Let's just make them. And I will just be doing it like that. I usually don't do a lot for this at this point. Not before you can get the orders that take what that you get 100,000 for. Let's see, is there something we need? Not a lot, but we still have a lot of fine steel that we can get rid of to decrease our carrying capacity here. Yes, we'll just do it like that, and I will go back here to Gundalok, and I will see you guys in a moment. Right, back here at Gundalok, we did increase our stewardship here to 50, so we will be taking some experience for the whole lot. And let's just take the handling here, and then we will start trading a lot here. So hides, we can definitely get a good price for that. Butter, cheese, meat, and fish. And the jewelry also. Let's just see how it goes like that, I guess. Just sell a bit more of the hides, and then we will move on to the Tash, and then we'll go to the Elven cities afterwards. I guess you can just join me on this small journey before we pause in a minute. Alright, that was a small journey here. Let's just take care of the orders and grab ourselves some fine balance here. Need some swing speed, so that's actually this way. But yeah, as I said, we're not getting a lot of money anyway, so it doesn't really make any sense to spend a lot of time doing that. Get a good price here for the first at least, and then we can just move on to trading skill. I'll just make a quick stop to Mount Gundabad, and then I will go for the dwarven and elven cities and grab some more trading skills. So I will see you guys in a moment, and on my way I guess I will try and recruit a companion. Alright, we are approaching Gundabad here again, And as you can see, I did manage to get myself a companion. We got Rukumasik, the smith. So let's just make a caravan out of him straight away. Alright, let's see here. Can actually sell some hardwood here, but they have replenished their food stocks a lot. Look at that amount of iron ore. We can definitely earn a buck from that, but not sure I want to take that much with us. Let's take 300, and then we will move towards Lakeland right away. So I will just be back here. We are moving so slow, and you don't need to be a part of that. I will see you guys in a moment, but you of course won't know how long time that went. Alright, we are approaching Bagendgaming and Lakeland here, so we are getting ready to do some trading. Let's see here, we can get away with some jewelry. It's not like they want to pay a lot for our food stocks. They do have a lot of hardwood as well. I think I'm going to do something a bit cheeky here and just buy all of their the wood, and I will just refine almost all of it. Let's just do this and get some smithing skills, and then I will go ahead and trade it off as charcoal like that, and we are almost back to where we started. Let's just see here. Is there any weapons that make sense for us to buy? Could use some two-handed axes to get some skill points, or some, what do we call that? Some smithing pots. What is happening in here? I'm not quite sure. Alright, so that was that. Didn't get a lot for our food here. We are moving up to Thranduil's halls, and I will see you in a moment. Just did run into an orc raiding camp, so I guess we will just take care of that when we are here anyways. And usually I do go with my recruits, but let's just take some of the good soldiers here and attack right away here. There's nobody in here. This guy has a shield. Could be problematic for Scrimli. Now we have some other dwarves here with two-handed weapons. That was an armor block. That was quite annoying. Okay. We were just out of range for that guy. Let's see, there are 4 left, so let's just let our guys take care of those. And how are we doing here? Guess we will try and take the duo actually. See if we can't break his shield. Okay, we went down. That was a bit arrogant, I guess. Alright, so we will leave that for now and come back. So yeah, we are moving towards Thranduil's halls. Alright, hello at Thranduil's halls. So let's remember to do the orders here. Grab ourselves a couple of charm and smithing points. Alright, so we can jump right into trading. Get some alright dinars here for our silver ore actually. and our hides. Iron ore as well. We bought that quite cheaply, so I guess I will just sell all of it. Bam, 4 points. I was hoping for a bit more, but yeah, now we know where to go with that. Almost 125, so we'll just be going to Dale and then Erebor. See if we can't get to 125 and get some start getting some renown here. Let's see, Dale is actually quite cheap here. We can sell this at Erebor, so let's buy it. Let's remember to do the orders. That was not a lot. We got some charm, so that's at least decent. Could have done the tournament, but I didn't see that before it was too late. Let's just go in here to Erebor, do the trading. We can get some money here for the hardwood and for the hides as well. Cheese. And I guess I will sell some fine steel here. Alright, guess that will be it for now. Almost 125. We will do the orders. Do we have some other parts? What's wrong here? We don't have any wrought iron. We can do something about that and get a good amount here. Weapon reach, we'll need to make it longer. Alright, 125. Stamina, yeah, that doesn't really make any sense since we can do anything we want here. Let's just buff athletics up. No, let's take some stewardship. Alright, let's go over here to Branshold. How are we on party size? We can have some more dwarves, so we will recruit some more, so we are hurting less. But that, I did see those guys. How fast are they? They are actually just as fast as we are. But why does it look like they are catching up on us? Alright, we just got in here. That was getting hard. Alright, but there is the problem, of course, that these... Okay, they go for a mount, but if they are workhorses, people can't sit on them, so there is something with that. Alright, there is a lot of fishes here. Let's just buy all of them. They were cheap. And we will do the orders. Gain some charm, and we will have to wait here until these annoying Easterlings go away. I guess we will actually help with this battle if we can. No, we could. But we do know now that there are some Easterlings down here somewhere that are raiding. Alright, I will go to Erebor. See you in a moment. Great, we are coming in here at Erebor. Let's start with the smithing. Oh no, no orders yet. Let's see here. Fish, very expensive. Let's just sell all of that. Then we got our money back, and we got 3 skill points here. So this way we might be able to get some renown that we definitely need. So that is very good. Let's see if we can't sell off some more fishes here to Dale. Maybe there has come some custom orders also. I will just recruit some dwarves here. And I am going with infantry for now. They do have some crossbows, so that could be good. But we are going all the way around here and entering Dale. Custom orders here. What do we need for that? We don't have any wood. Is there any way we can get wood? We can of course just buy some pitchforks and wooden hammers and do it like this. Smelt, smelt, smelt. Alright, this way we do get a lot of parts as well. Orders. Did get a Isengard pipe blade. So actually do like this a lot. That we don't have all parts. The problem in the Realm of Thrones mod is that you have all the best parts from the beginning. You don't have to unlock them, so you can just really cheese smithing a lot from the beginning and just make a huge amount of money from that. Alright, let's go to Thranduil's halls and continue on, and maybe we should go fighting a bit and see if we can't take out this orc raiding camp. And let's see here. Is there something happening? It's a bit annoying that we can't see that here in the lock, but alright, we'll just have to keep an eye out for it. Let's just do the orders. We're getting some smithing skill points here, so that is at least something. Can we trade a bit? Is there... Fishes are worth a lot here. Let's do it like that. 2 skill points. Let's go here to the orc raiding camp and I will see you in a moment. Alright, coming in here. We're going to wait. I have noticed that I'm saying alright every time I have paused. But that just seems so natural. Of course you guys don't know how much time that is between the alrights, but I guess if I pause a bit often you will get an alright. Yeah, a lot of times. I'll try and see if I can't work a bit with that. But an orc here with a 2-handed axe coming in, I'll have to watch out, as it seems like I will sometimes get hit even though I'm not the one they're going for. Look at these bad boys, axe guards, coming in with 2-handed axes. Let's see, are they sleeping up here? Are you awake, guys? Seems like they are awakening. Alright, was that it? That was it. I guess we will not take this this duel. We will just slaughter these guys. Oh, good. And we even got a couple of skill points. Soon 75 in 2-handed. We are moving up in the world here. Let's go to Leoglent. Alright. Coming in here with the alright. And we are now at Leoglent. Let's do the orders. We need some wrought iron. And now we need some charcoal as well. There must be some wood in here. We can do that with. Silver ore is also quite cheap. Can we sell some food here? Not a lot though. Archer's flag. Let's get rid of that. Enter the smithy. Make some charcoal. Make a lot of charcoal. Maybe we'll just keep some hardwood here. Like that. And do that. And we get a 2-handed pommel. Oh, now we're just making stuff, or It looks like that. Okay, we know. Let's go up here to Gundabad again. Should we see what we can get in Dol Guldur? It is a long way down there. But of course also just take some of these dwarven cities. I think we'll do that. I'll be right back. Now at Bannerlord, let's do some trading. Let's get rid of this armor. And look at that, we're getting a fine price here for the hardwood. And an okay price here for the silver. Fish, very good price. Let's get rid of some of that. And get some trading points here. We will do the orders and then we'll move on. We're getting some charm skill points as well. We are moving up in the world. Let's go to one of the many lake towns. At some point we do need to get rid of some of these penalties, but I guess the way I am recording these and it doesn't do anything for you, it's alright for me. We're getting a good price for the silver wool here, an okay price for the hardwood. Actually that's a bit of an understatement. We're getting a good price for the hardwood as well. Look at that. A Noldor sword also two-handed. But what I really wanted to see was, is there something that we want to smelt here. They are a bit expensive, but I do want to get some of these one-handed or two-handed axes melted down so I can make one for myself. Two-handed polearm would be great if it was a two-handed axe. Two-handed polearm. I guess the cheapest one is up here. It's that one. It's too expensive for now, but we will come back for it. Did I do these ones? I didn't do those, so we will just be this. And then we can move forward. Where is the next town? These are just castles, I guess. Maybe we should have done the tournament, but I will just move on here. This time I'll take you on here with on the journey, as I just want to say that you might have seen that the these episodes are getting a bit shorter than my usual episodes, but that is of course because there is a lot of travel time that you don't get to see, and that does make the episode making a bit longer. But as I've been saying a lot in these episodes, it actually suits me quite well. But I do want to hear from you if you really think it sucks. Alright, that said, we did some good trading here. And now we just take care of the orders. We are really lacking some wrought iron, so we might want to work a bit on that. We can do some Gundabad oak swords here. What do we need here? Now we need some crude iron. Maybe we should buy some weapons here that we can smelt. Let's get some blacksmith hammers. There are some two-handed polearms though, but yeah. Would have loved. That's a one-handed. I can see that there. Okay. If there was some two-handed cheap axes, but that's too much to ask for. Maybe we'll just buy some sickles here. And we can melt all of these down. Get some wrought iron. And now we can work on the orders. Look at that. 21,000 for one. Now we are making some moolah. That's great. So there was actually one more dwarf that I wanted to recruit. Do we have... we do have room for more companions. So we'll do that. I'll just save here. However, I have not knocked on the table and all the stuff. Had any crashes yet. We have not been fighting a lot though, but yeah. That has been satisfying. I guess this guy was the one that was somewhat expensive. We almost have money for Legolas. I think that we should have Legolas, shouldn't we? He was... what did he cost? About 118,000? Something like that? Oh no. Did we just get our first crash? It looks like it. I'll be back. Alright, just crossing my fingers and hoping for it's not crashing again here. So let's go to Veltburg. And of course it just crashed right after I said no crashes, right? That's typical. Alright. We are in here and I will make a caravan again. I don't have any free companions. Didn't we just recruit that guy or didn't it? Okay, I'll just save here again and let's see if we can't recruit that guy. He didn't get into our party then before it went to crashing. Alright, let's see here. He should come up in a second here. Well, then let's just wait until we have seen him joining so we can send him into a caravan in a second. Alright.
Oh.
Let's just do this. Okay. Send the messenger. What's going on? I'm not quite sure. That's okay. I'm not quite sure what just happened there. But okay. Haterade. Bro, you're in this game? This is one of the developers of the game. Of course he put himself here. Of course he just put himself here. Alright. But yeah. I just sent him the crash report, so that was of course surprising to see that he was also my companion right after I sent him a crash report. But now we have 3 companions doing caravaning. Looks like I can have unlimited caravans, so yeah, they might produce 3 renown per day, and you can see that we have actually also clan tiered up, so now we can have a lot of dwarves carrying all of our stuff. Last thing we're going to do here is sell some hardwood, sell some fishes, and then I will say thank you for watching. Remember to comment, like, subscribe if you want to help the channel. It helps the channel a lot, especially commenting This way YouTube will know that people are actually watching my videos. Yeah, but you are very welcome to leave a message to me if what you think about this format where I post the game or post the recording. But yeah, see you guys the next time.